From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, number 56. How about a scouting report on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
The designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Rosario starting as the designated hitter. 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, right field, Abreu on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting third.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Cody Bellinger in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Popped up. Chang. And there's two away.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Just missed. Goldie off of first with two away.
Ball two.
That's a tough location there. Slightly elevated, below the hands on the inside corner of the plate. You swing at that, you're hitting it with your fists.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. That was foul, and he'll see another. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jose Caballero in the box now. Takes strike one. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
That clips the corner.
ball. That's inside.
Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And the Yankees leave him loaded. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway. And our pitcher in this game, Garrett Cole. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Leading off, Mickey Gasper.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Out towards right center field. Chisholm gets under it. And there's one down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Center field. Jones on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Wilyer
Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That catches the corner.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on.
No, that's low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. And that one moves his feet.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. Strike two.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That's a ball.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The Red Sox turned away in the first. We played an inning in Boston. No score here on the show. Back here at Fenway, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Fouled off. He was late. And he swings through that one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slate, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Ball. Down.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one just misses.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Got him. One away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. 2 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here is Ali Sanchez. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball. Cheng. Slings to first. Third out. And that ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Tap foul at the plate. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Dominguez on his way over, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Anthony Ziegler.
This is Anthony Ziegler. And now it's even up. Gets the outside corner with that one.
It's going to be a long day if they call that pitch for a strike every time.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's
really
off the
good
plate.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We'll move to the third with no score.
Now pitching for
Justin
the Red Sox.
Slayton comes on
Number
now, and he has
63,
some nasty breaking
Justin
stuff.
Slayton.
Well, here we go.
Leading
Top of
off
the
for the
third,
Yankees,
scoreless game.
First baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball 1.
Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left, and it bangs off the monster. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the dirt. He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
1 out man at first. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far.
Nope. Inside ball.
Top of the third, no score. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Fastball is
that pitch is out.
outside. Goldie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one
That's
way
ball 2.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hey.
Lined into left center, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Jose Caballero. Two on, 2 outs. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Soon Ching.
In the air, left field. Bellinger under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Mickey Gasper now at the plate. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Pitch
Nope,
misses.
that's a ball.
And that is ball one. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That
Ball.
one misses. And now 3-1. In the air to left center. Jones on the move to the gap. And that is that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the fourth. Still scoreless.
Now pitching for the
Garrett
Red Sox.
Whitlock gets the
Number
call from the pen.
22.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one for strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
No,
and a
that's
foul
foul.
ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 0-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ripped on a line to center. And makes the grab. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Bottom of the fourth. Joe
Leading
stepping in
off
for
the
Boston.
Red Sox,
Cedar Rafaela.
center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
Ball. Hey.
They'll wind the kick in the 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fastball, he gets out of the way. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man at second. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. The Red Sox looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Ball 1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Caleb Durbin digs in now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Looking to stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Yankees nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
The Bo Sox leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Into the monster seats and gone. Goldie blasts one out, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one clips the corner.
Outside, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
For the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Whitlock out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher,
Number
Peyton
70.
Tony. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground right side, and it gets by him. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez.
Ball in.
Throw,
Safe.
save. Man at second.
That's
He's
ball 2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That
Ball
misses.
3.
And the count is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball
Nope,
4
that's
to
ball
a board.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that's the 3rd out. Solo homer ties it for the Yankees. All even now at 1-1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Anthony Siegler.
Second baseman, Anthony Siegler.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. Caballero tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2.
Ball 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Off the mark
Ball
there.
3.
And the count's full.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Sung-Chae Cheng will hit next. Fly to left his first time.
Nope. Outside.
Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1 and 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's inside.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
is downstairs. Up the middle, Volpe sends it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in Boston, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in,
Leading
Jazz
off for the
Chisholm
Yankees,
Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Let's go, Red Sox! Let's go!
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hey!
High fly ball out towards left center. Duran on his way over. He's got it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
First pitch, not close.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And
Ball
2-0 to the Yankee shortstop.
Hey! Hey!
Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
All over that one right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. And that drops in for a strike. Man at second.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. And that one gets past the catcher. Volpe up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Late on that fastball. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Upstairs.
That's ball 3.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball
Nope,
4
that's ball
to
4.
a board.
Take your base.
Just missed
Up
his
next
spot on the
for
inside right there.
Catcher, Ali Sanchez.
Fouls away the first offering. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Way inside, gets out of the way. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first, double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Mickey Gasper.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and
Ball,
put him on
that's
the
out.
other side of the plate.
That's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Yerry De Los Santos, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Yarbrough, the lefty, warming up as well. 1-1 now. That one way inside.
There's an
Ball 3.
opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one ripped, but foul. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
In the dirt,
Ball
and
1.
scoots away. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
And the 1-0. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Popped in the air out towards left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill
Yankees,
into the
number
game.
41.
Well, he's been hit
Tim
pretty
Hill.
hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Go ahead run on base. Wilyer Abreu the next to hit. 1 for 2. That's to third. Slings to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Wilson Contreras.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That's a really good take.
And that's downstairs. Now 2-2. Got him swinging. Boston strands a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in
Leading off
Boston,
for the
we go to the
Yankees,
top of the
first
7th.
baseman,
Paul
Paul
Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Late swing fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the outside corner for a strike. 0-2. In the air to left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Yankees.
Go ahead, run on
outfielder,
base.
Cody
Here comes
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Heading for the plate. The relay, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. on the ground. Cheng. The throw to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Peyton Tolley done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the Red
pitcher on
Sox,
here,
number
Tyron Guerrero.
41.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Jose Caballero now at the plate.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. That one at triple digits. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Bellinger on his way home. Here's the throw to the plate.
He beat it. Safe.
In comes the run from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a foul ball. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
For the Yankees, shortstop.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyron Guerrero gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red
for the
Sox,
Red Sox, Greg
number
Weisser.
57.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Siegler. And that'll do it. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yeri De Los Santos. This is his 5th appearance of the year. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-1 down.
Nope.
De Los
Outside.
Santos, a 6'2" righty. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Volpe tosses across to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Anthony Ziegler.
The Bo Sox trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Close,
Ball 1.
but called a ball, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, short hop to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Ball. That's inside.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He gets there with the slide, and very nicely done for the out. Red Sox go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Back inside Fenway Park, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Come on, Boston. Let's go, Boston. Come on, Sox.
In the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball. That's
Activity in
down.
the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The 1-0.
Ball.
Pretty
That's
easy
out.
to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And
That's
another
ball 3.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Down. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Yankees up by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. In there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and now 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
So up next for New York, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's
This
a
guy's a
ball.
fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
1-2 now.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Ball 2.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Yanks held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Fenway, so stepping in for Boston, Sung-Chae Cheng.
Shortstop, Sung-Chae Cheng.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0. That one lifted to left. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Mickey Gasper.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Foul ball. The Yanks leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes. Out. Number 2.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yerry De Los Santos won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Ryan Yarbrough taking over on the mound.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Two down, bases empty. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He swings and fouls one off. To the right side, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Boston. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ball one there. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Stays alive. That one to first. Contreras takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
To third, Durbin. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Greg Weisser will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So
the
they
Red
turn to their
Sox,
closer,
number
Aroldis
44,
Chapman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jose Caballero. That one fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Bounced up the middle. Cheng on the run, throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Hey!
On the ground, right side. And that's the third out. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now, and on the
number
mound, the
53,
closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So stepping in for
Leading
Boston,
off for
Wilyer
the Red
Abreu.
Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
High fly ball out towards left field. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. And just like that, they're within a run. These fans are really excited right now.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
Inside,
Just
ball
missed.
1.
The Yankees trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. There's a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And the 2-2. Makes the grab, one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That's in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Dominguez under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Masataka Yoshida.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Inside, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. Dominguez has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.